Hi loves! So today I'm going to show you guys a DIY version of a jewelry holder slash organizer. If you guys want to see how it's done, then please keep on watching. Okay, for this DIY jewelry box slash holder, you're going to need a few things. First off, you're going to need your pretty little box here. Here I'm using my macaron box, very pretty. And then you're going to need a ruler. Here I'm using a measuring tape. Excuse that because I can't find my ruler right now, and this will do. And you're gonna need a pencil, preferably. Here I'm using a pen because I can't find a pencil. And then you're gonna need a pair of scissors and also something soft so we can put it on the bottom. Here I got a felt piece from the dollar store. Anything soft will do, even like those foamy kind of foam that you find in jewelry boxes will do as well. And then you're also going to need some sort of hard paper, like a cardboard, or here I got like a big poster board paper, and we're going to use that to make our first step is to measure the base of your box. Now the base is going to depend varying on the box, your box size. So here I have a little bit under 6.5 and about 4 inches. So basically I'm just going to measure 6.5 and 4 inches on my felt with my ruler and my pencil and then just cut it out. So that will be, the felt will be a nice base, soft base for our jewelry. So here I made 2 little dots on my felt. Here's for the length and then here's for the width of the box. And then I'm just gonna, if you're scared to cut a straight line, you can definitely just draw like a straight line so you have easy precision when cutting with your scissors. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut out that piece of felt. So now that I got my felt piece cut, if you have like pencil marks or pen marks, you can just place that downward so you don't see it, and then just place it inside the box here, and then it should fit nice and perfectly, and just kind of squish it down towards the base. And if you have like extra, if you measured wrong or whatever and you have extra felt, don't worry about it. It's not too big of a deal. Just kind of press it against the box and it should fit like nice and snug, just like so. So now the box has a nice kind of soft base. Okay, so next step is, you know the length and width of your box. Now we're gonna make the dividers. So you're gonna have to measure the depth of the box. So that means from the bottom to the top of the kind of bottom half of your box. And then, so you're just gonna measure it. Basically, take your measuring tape or your ruler and then just measure from the bottom to the top. Here I have about 2 inches depth. So I like to just write it down on my kind of paper here so I remember all the measurements. And look, my pen lights up. So yeah, now I got the measurement and I'm going to show you guys how to create the dividers. Okay, so for the dividers, you're going to need a couple measurements. So basically we're going to make 2 dividers across here and then 3 going up and down like so. And basically you measure the length of your box. So I measured the length and then the depth as well. So you're going to need 2 of these little strips for the length of the box here. And then for the other side, I measured the width of the box and then the depth as well. So you're going to need 3 of these strips. So here is a close-up for you guys so you guys can kind of tell what I'm doing here. And then basically you're just gonna cut the strips out and I'll show you guys in a second. Okay, so I just finished cutting out the strips here. Here I have 2 strips of the length of your box and I have 3 strips of the width. So basically you're supposed to just put it in here. So I have 2 going that way, so it's just gonna fit perfectly like that. And then I have 3 going that way for the width. So it just fits perfectly like that. And now we're gonna make a couple slits. Okay, so the dots on here for the length strip, basically I measured halfway up for the depth, and that's where we're gonna stop cutting right there. So that's about 1 inch on there. And then for the kind of splits, I just measured probably 1/3 of the length each. So I just marked 1, 2. And for the width strip, I measured same thing again, half of the depth, which is 1 inch, and then I measured 1/3 of the whole entire width. So just made 2 little dots there. And basically what we're gonna do, oh, if you guys haven't noticed, I just used 2 strips of the width because I just X'd out the 3rd strip because the box is a pretty kind of low depth, so I decided to just make smaller sections. So I just did 2 of the width and then 2 of the length strips. So basically this is what we're going to do here. So I marked halfway there, so I'm not going to cut past this little dot right there. So basically we're just gonna go up to that mark we cut and just not go past this halfway point here. So I'm gonna cut like so, and then don't go past the halfway, and same thing with the other side. And like so. So you have 2 little slits like that. And then for this small little guy, same thing. Don't go past half that point. Like so. And like so. So you got 2 little slits. And basically what it's gonna look like in the box is this is for the length and this is for the width. And then you're just gonna connect those 2 little slits there. So in that goes. And it should slide right down like so. Like that. And then same thing, you're just gonna do the same thing with this guy and same thing with this guy. And then I'll show you guys how it looks like in the box. This is what the dividers look like inside the box. Don't be too worried about getting it perfect or anything. This is a DIY after all, so you don't have to be too perfect, but this is what it looks like. What I suggest you to do is basically just put the strips together outside of the box first and then put it inside. So then that way it's way easier, and it turns out to look like this. And now you have little compartments to put your little jewelry in. So now all of them can be organized and have their own little section. And it's just a great kind of DIY for your jewelry. So now you can have fun placing it all inside like so. And like that. And this is what it looks like. Now your jewelry is nice and organized and just has its own place for everything. And then you can top your box with the top, and it should fit nice and snug. And now your jewelry is nice and safe, and it won't get tarnished or have any kind of dirt or dust on it, and you can just put it on your like vanity or your cabinet or anything, and it's just a nice display kind of macaroon box. It's just a beautiful eye candy, and little do you know that you're storing your jewelry. So I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY jewelry holder / organizer. It's definitely a fun and cute way to store all your jewelry pieces, even especially your delicate pieces. It's just a nice kind of eye candy on the cabinet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY tutorial, and if it was helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you guys are planning to make one of your own, definitely tweet me or Instagram a pic, and I would love to see it. It's just a fun and cute way. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I shall talk to you on my next video. Bye!